And we're live.
We're live?
Yes.
Like actually live?
Actually live.
We're really going to be live right now?
We are live right
We're
now.
live right now?
100%.
What's up, Mudpuppies?
Yeah!
Welcome back to another episode of the Cryptid Files, a very special Christmas special.
Yeah.
We're the podcast that talks to you all about mythology, cryptids, monsters, aliens, ghosts, folklore,
Files.
and stuff.
Scientologists, Mormons.
And tonight's our
So quiet.
awesome Christmas special episode. Yeah. Tonight we are going to be covering Santa Claus.
Yeah.
At long last. Last year we did the pagan origins of Christmas. It's time to do the actual Father Christmas.
Yeah. And we're going to have a lot of stuff. A lot of history. A lot of old news.
And even though I just saw you yesterday, Charlie, you get really upset if I don't ask you. So, how have you been?
Dude, I have had a rough 24 hours. Just kidding. No. I've been doing good, man. Wonderful. Hell yeah, thanks for subscribing. Doing way better now.
Little titty. Thank you, buddy.
No, yeah, dude. Been doing good. Hanging out. Working. Did a bunch of work today. Packing. Getting ready to go up north.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How about you? Been doing good?
No, it was good. Yeah, I didn't really do anything today. Today was a nice, lazy day.
Perfect.
So it was a good day to be alive.
Hell yeah. It's always a good day to be alive. Except for, like, the Holocaust.
Okay, Charlie.
Yeah. But cool. All right.
Shall we get into this one?
Yeah, let's just talk about it, because we have so much to talk about.
Yeah. So why don't you get started, because I know you dug way farther back than I did.
Okay.
So hit me, Charlie. Where does Santa
come from?
Begin?
Okay. So we're going to talk about the true beginning of Santa Claus.
And if you have children, tell them to leave the room.
No. This is family friendly. It's going to talk about where it all came from and everything. Maybe whatever. But, yeah. All right, so we got to start with, like, the prehistoric proto-Germanic winter spirits. This is before the 1st century, kind of, right? So basically, we had this culture in this area, right? So this is, all over Europe, where they had anonymous spirits tied to Earth. Why's my phone blowing up? I should fix that. So we had these spirits that were, like, tied to Earth, winter survival, and household luck, right? They were known to observe human behavior during the darkest part of the year, and they expected offerings of food or drinks, right?
Right, as most people that show up to your house do.
So it was basically, we have to give to these spirits in order to get rewards of generosity or get punished for neglect.
Okay.
Right? So if you didn't treat the spirits well, bad things would happen. If you treated the spirits well, you would get gifts and prizes and fun stuff from the spirits, right? So it's a seasonal visitor, right? That watches homes and families, right? And rewards generosity and
good behavior.
Punishes neglect, right? So we're getting into the first idea of that, like, winter spirit idea here.
Right.
This is the
spirit
first.
that does things for good things and does bad things for bad things.
Yeah. So we didn't have, specific, we don't have the Santa name yet.
But
we don't have.
You did say you gave them treats and things, right?
Yes.
So could this be where milk and cookies and carrots for Santa and his reindeer come from?
Yeah. No, this is the original roots to that. This is what I'm basically going to be getting to, right? So I'm going to go over a few of them. So you have Desir, which was one of, like, the proto-Germanic ones. It was a female ancestral spirit or household spirit. It guarded families and homes. It was closely tied to fate, birth, and protection. And it was honored during winter rituals, right? So household guardianship, ancestral watching presence. That's kind of what its contribution to Christmas started.
Cool.
Right? Then we had kobolds. They were from, like, the Germany area. Mm-hmm. They were small household mine spirits. They kind of did both.
Yeah.
They were helpful if respected and destructive if ignored.
Yeah, they're kind of goblin-y.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of goblin-y. And then you would give them food offerings.
Right.
So that's where we got the kind of reward versus punishment aspect, right?
Right.
Domestic supernatural presence there too.
Right.
Then we also had the Tomte and the Nisei, right? Which we talked about them.
Right, we talked about them on our Elf episode.
Yeah. Bearded, small, elderly farm spirits. They watched over farms during winter, and also, damn, I can't talk today. Also expected offerings or porridge, right?
Porridge.
Yeah.
Specifically, they want porridge.
These we're starting to get into basically Santa's elves idea, right? I know we talked about a little bit of, the disconnect with Santa Claus and elves, but there has been, with Christmas tradition, elves in there way before they even started talking about Santa Claus. Right? Now, we also had Domovoi, right? They're Slavic, closely related to, like, Indo-Europeans, right?
Okay.
Their household guardian spirits warned families of danger and punished disrespect. So, once again, moral surveillance, right? Watching who's bad or good.
Okay.
Right? And, yeah, that's pretty much what they did. And then there's a bunch of other, like, nature spirits and shit that they talked about, which kind of gets into some of the idea of, like, trees and wreaths and stuff like that. But we're going to break into that when we get into more, like, the Christmas porridge, a classic, yes. As we get into more of the Viking-y stuff, which I was about to jump into.
Go for it.
All right.
I have nothing until St. Nick. I started at St. Nicholas.
Okay, cool. So, Odin and the Wild Hunt. Right? So we're talking kind of like the pre-Christian era at like 500 BCE, right?
Okay.
So what he added to Christmas, let's start. He's a bearded elder traveling dude in the winter sky. Right? He had an 8-legged horse.
That Loki gave birth to.
Yeah. I can't even say his name. Can you say his name? Sleipnir, right? And children would leave in their boots straw for Sleipnir.
Okay.
And basically the horse would eat that and then leave gifts in the boots in return.
Okay.
Right? And he was kind of like, so like the Wild Hunt was like a big thing where he would go through the sky with ghosts and spirits and other gods with him, right? And it was like, oh, if you saw them, you would get killed. And it was kind of like seen as like this judgment of humanity. And he was really known to be doing these wild hunts during Christmas time. Right? Now, that's Odin's kind of personal aspect into Christmas there. But I want to talk about things like mistletoe, right? So in Scandinavian mythology, Balder, the god of light and goodness, was slain by an arrow poisoned with mistletoe. Right? When his mother Frigga cried for him, her tears fell on red berries, turning them white. The white berries then became powerful enough to resurrect Balder, and it was used as a symbol of renewal.
Okay.
For resurrection, right? And that's how mistletoe became like this whole idea with winter spirits after that.
Okay.
And they started celebrating it and hanging it, right?
What does making out come with?
I don't know.
This thing killed a god. Let's make out because
I think that was just kind of basically added on later.
Okay.
But next I was going to the Christmas caroling, right?
Okay.
So it was also known as wassailing or waysailing.
Sure.
Which has Old Norse and Anglo-Saxon origins.
Okay.
Traditionally, peasants would visit their feudal lords and sing songs in exchange for gifts and treats. This was way before Christmas, too, by the way.
Right.
This is still long, long ago. And then 12 Days of Christmas came from the midwinter feast that lasted 12 days, which is where the modern 12 Days of Christmas pretty much came from. Right? Cool. Scandinavians also used to decorate You're going to hate this because I know you have a whole tree thing. But Scandinavians used to decorate evergreen trees with statues, food, clothing, and runes as tributes to the gods. Right?
That was normal.
Now, this is where you disagree a little bit. Additionally, it was believed that spirits living in the trees, right, went away during the winter months and could be coaxed back with household offerings. Right? Evergreens were brought into the house to bring life and color to the otherwise bleak and dark dwelling.
That's such a lie.
It's true. They did that. They did that. Yes, they did. Also, Christmas ham became a thing because Vikings used to basically sacrifice a wild boar in hopes of a beautiful harvest for the next spring. So during, Yule, they'd go ahead and kill a fucking boar and be like, cool, we're going to have a good harvest next year. And it just turned into, us making ham every year for Christmas, which is cool.
Christmas ham.
Yeah. Yule logs, obviously. I don't think I need to dive into that too much, but
we did that in our last episode.
Yeah.
Our last Christmas episode.
And then Christmas wreaths too, in honor of the winter solstice, which marks the sun's return and the beginning of the longer days. Vikings created sun wheels, which very much resembled the Christmas wreath. Right? Yeah. All right. Now, that's pretty much the extent of the Viking contribution,
Christmas.
right? So it was all of these older traditions, right, that were highly focused in their religious aspects, right? And while at the same time this is happening, right, in the a little bit later on in the 5th and 6th century, they started honoring Saint Nicholas.
So here's where I'm going to break in.
Okay.
Because St. Nicholas actually was born and lived in the 4th century. Well,
Yes.
end of the 4th century. He was born, or the end of the 3rd century into the 4th century he lived.
Yeah.
So St. Nicholas was he lived in technically modern day Turkey in Anatolia, but he was at the height of like Roman Empire Turkey, so Byzantine-ish kind of thing. He was also known as Nicholas of Myra, Nicholas of Bari, and Nicholas the Wonder Maker.
Yes.
So, Nicholas is the patron saint of a lot of things. Sailors, merchants, archers for some reason, repentant thieves, so brewers, pawnbrokers, unmarried people, students, and here's the two most important ones.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah.
And toy makers.
Yes.
So, he's mostly known for giving secret gifts. He would, to the poor, mostly the children. And his biggest story was that he once secretly paid the dowry for 3 women that were going to be sold into prostitution if they couldn't get married in time. And the only issue with all of this is that there's very little historical evidence of Saint Nicholas actually from his own time period.
Yes.
A lot of things were written about him almost hundreds of years after.
Yeah. He became kind of like a historic celebrity.
Yeah.
At the time. Almost like we did with Christopher Columbus, kind of.
There's more.
I mean, we have
Columbus
a lot
in
of
his
we
time.
have a lot, but we also have a lot that we just like, threw at him and was like, this is what he did,
Right. So, because there's not a lot of written anything. It was a very tumultuous time for the Roman Empire when he was around.
Yeah.
I think that's... I'm going to have to fact check myself, but that's close to the Byzantine split.
Yeah.
So, him being on the Byzantine side of things, there's some shit going on. So, a lot of records were lost. A lot of anything written was kind of not there. Not a lot of history keeping was being kept up with the way that the Romans normally would be doing because it's, upheaval. But there is a church that was erected for him in the 6th century, the Church of St. Nicholas of Myra.
Yeah.
And there are historical accounts of his worship and veneration.
Yeah.
And they started a feast for St. Nick, and it's actually on December 6th.
Yeah. So it wasn't worship. This is where the split comes in and what happened.
Right.
Right? So they basically were honoring saints at this period, right?
Yeah. Not worship in the sense
not
like he was a
worship,
god,
yeah.
but more like not totemized, but like the way that you would pray to specific saints for specific things, and he became one of those symbols.
So there was a huge split that happened, but let's talk about kind of what they were doing for him, right? So by the late 5th and early 6th century, right, they started a feast day, right, for St. Nicholas. And churches in like the Eastern Roman Empire started honoring him annually.
Right.
Right? And the commemoration day was December 6th.
Yes.
Right? And that's when they had basically the biggest
Feast of St. Nick.
And it was his birthday is what they were saying, right?
Right. Which is wrong.
It wasn't.
Because he was born in March.
Yeah.
He died in December.
Yes.
So they might have oopsied.
Yeah. Well...
And I did fact check myself.
Similar to... This is also how...
Christianity works. They just move things.
Yeah, but also how they got celebrating Jesus' birthday on December 25th, too, which I'll get into in a second.
Right, because he was born in the spring.
Yes. Well, he died 9 months after December 25th. And it was kind of a spiritual idea then that all these that prophets would die 9 months after their conception. like in the year, right? Well, not like in the same year, but that was their birthday. Was 9 months after their conception. Well, no,
The death day.
the death day.
The birthday was 9 months before they died.
Yes.
That's weird.
Yes.
That
Okay.
makes sense. And I did fact check myself. The Roman Empire split at the end of the 300s.
Okay.
So makes sense that now, like,
Yeah.
he dies, and then all of a sudden the Roman Empire falls apart within 50 years, and they lost a lot of records.
Yeah. So basically, since they started doing this feast, right, Saint Nicholas became the most popular saint in the East, pretty much, right?
Right.
At this point, December 6th was like a non-negotiable holiday. It was happening, right? In the 9th century, Western Europe kind of adopted it fully, right?
We still on St. Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because there's something else I want to talk about before.
Okay. Monasteries and churches across Germany, France, Italy, Low Country started adopting the feast day, right? And by the Carolingian period,
The what?
Carolingian period, it's in between the 9th and 10th century. December 6th is standard across the whole.
I'm not even trying to say that either.
Yeah. Carolingian period. In between the 9th and 10th century, guys. All right.
Okay.
That's what matters. And then you want, before I get into the 10th century, do you have more you want to talk about, or is this
Not about St. Nick.
This is all St. Nick stuff.
Okay, this is something else I want to go into.
All right, cool. So the 10th and 12th centuries, right? So the feast day kind of started to turn folkloric,
Yes.
right? So children would receive small gifts on December 6th. Shoes are left out at night before St. Nicholas starts becoming a visitor, a judge of behavior, and a giver of awards. It's still not Christmas, but the feast day was kind of happening and helping the whole idea.
Right.
So shoes, boots, bowls, and tools were left near the doorway, right? These spots were seen as thresholds between worlds,
Okay.
right? So offerings were meant for household spirits, ancestors, and winter visitors at this time frame. So we have all these older traditions that are now blending in with St. Nicholas.
Modern traditions, right?
Yes, with modern traditions.
Well, modern of the time.
So shoes specifically, they represented travel, the human body, and daily labor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So leaving them out symbolically said, we acknowledge the visitor and invite favor, not harm.
Right.
Right? Now, to get... All right, you start with what you're going to say, because I'm going to move backwards again.
Yeah, I was going to move into Sinterklaas.
Okay. Oh, yeah, move into Sinterklaas.
Moving into Sinterklaas?
Move into Sinterklaas, yeah.
So Sinterklaas is Saint Nick, but he is the Dutch Germanic kind of interpretation of him that comes from the 5th century now.
Yeah.
So we've moved out of Byzantine Roman and we're into like Germanic-y, kind of barbaric-y, Northern European.
What century?
5th century? I have.
Sinterklaas?
That's where it first comes to being.
Oh, I have this way later.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, 16th century.
Yeah, no.
It was because of Reformation.
Santa Claus was around way back.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Santa Claus started, like, because it was just, like, the tales of the Roman Empire St. Nick stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Because he got venerated, by the 6th century in Rome, he was, like, a saint and all this crazy stuff going on. But there was all these beliefs that St. Nick was leaving gifts and all these things. So then you get into... you know, word of mouth and travel and all these things going on, it makes its way up into the Dutch colonies and things of, you know, the Danes and all that. And they're like, oh, this Sinterklaas. Yeah. And then they start their own tales. So their Sinterklaas is Saint Nicholas in Dutch. So it's just their old 5th century tellings is of this nice man that gives presents. It didn't evolve into the legend that is Sinterklaas until, like you said, the closer to the 15th, 16th centuries in the, you know, Middle Ages almost.
Well, that's what I was going to... So Sinterklaas is pretty much just the vernacular transition from St. Nicholas.
Right.
Exactly. And it turned into Sinterklaas.
Right. And the whole legend, once it actually, like, grew into its own thing, he arrives on November 11th. So Sinterklaas shows up early. Yeah. And then spends the next... almost month riding around the countryside on a horse, giving gifts to kids, and he drops them in their shoes. Yeah, much so like with everything else.
So this part is kind of crucial here. So so we had a split. In the church, right? Yep. So it was all Catholics, and then when we start getting to like Protestantism, right? Which discouraged saint veneration because they were thinking honoring it was turning too close to worship.
Right, and it became almost another god.
Yeah, and they thought it was more of like idol worship, right? But the people refused to give up on the tradition.
Right.
So St. Nicholas kind of went underground at this point, right? It became more...
I saw Ken's comment.
Santa's a peak guy, confirmed, yeah. So it became more folklore than church, right?
Okay.
And it started becoming more of a in-home thing versus a church thing.
Right.
So keeps the gifts, loses the sermons. This is when we first separating religion from Christmas, kind of.
Right, from sainthood from Santa Claus. So
Santa Claus survives because he stops being religious kind of like out loud here, right? So from like the 17th to 18th centuries, right? This is the evolution of how Santa Claus became Santa Claus. Right? So they say that he arrives by boat from Spain.
Yes.
Right? So Spain ruled the Netherlands at this time period, right? So Spain kind of symbolized, like, you know, it was from someplace far away and a place of authority. Right? And that's where they just said he came here from Spain, right? That also gave a reason for his annual absence, right? Gives him a route.
Trip.
Yeah, it kept him external and mysterious, right? This is kind of where, like, folklore engineering is happening, right? Now, Dutch settlers bring Sinterklaas to New Amsterdam.
Before we get there,
okay,
I want to also bring up his little buddy.
Yes.
Or were you going to do that later?
No, you go ahead and talk about it.
Because we have Zwart Piet.
Yeah.
Which stands for Black Pete. And that stands for, it translates to Black Pete.
Yeah.
And he was it Moor? Is that the word for it?
I don't know.
The Africans. I think it was a Moor. I think it's Moor. He was a Moorish man that apparently would help out with Santa Claus. He kind of rode around with him, and he would also give out presents, but he would like whack bad kids with a stick.
Yeah, this is also the evolution of the whole Krampus thing.
A little bit, yeah. It starts to come from Zwart, and it also starts to this is part of the beginning of the evolution of Santa's helpers. Yeah, with the elves and things, because this is his first.
Well, he had a posse, pretty much.
So
there was
the wild hunt and everything else that came with.
Yeah, they kept adding more and more to it. So we have a lot of still, older winter solstice pagan traditions from that area that's involving with the Saint Nicholas. So it's almost like
the bridge. Yeah.
So I for a long time thought Christianity kind of ate the winter solstice, but it's the more I'm learning about it, it seems like the winter solstice ate Saint Nicholas and brought him into this, right? And then they just kind of merged. Over.
It kind of was like this weird cheese grater thing where like they were both like, we want to exist at the same time until they both overlapped enough of each other and went Christmas.
Yeah, because the Protestants originally were trying to get rid of
Saint Nick
and Christmas celebrations,
right?
Which just wasn't Christmas yet, by the way. This wasn't Christmas.
This was just the Feast of St. Nick.
This was just the Feast of St. Nick, right? And we're still celebrating December 6th. Right? Okay. Can I go to New Amsterdam?
We're going to New Amsterdam.
So,
smoked a lot of weed there.
As Sinterklaas is a vernacular translation of St. Nick. Yeah. Santa Claus is the vernacular translation of Sinterklaas.
Which is this vernacular translation of St. Nick?
Yes. So the religious saint side of this has completely fucking faded out. And we have made two completely new words out of St. Nick. We have Santa Claus because of Sinterklaas, because when they were saying St. Nick and Santa Claus, yeah. This is kind of when December 6th stopped being like the steady date with this. They just kind of kept it like a winter thing, right? And this was all just for like Dutch settlers at the time, right? So Santa's very vague, regional, and barely described right now, right? But he exists more than just as a character. It's like a known name now.
But this also now creates a little bit more of a framework of modern Christmas so he shows up on the 11th. Yeah. We have almost a month of Santa Claus riding around, Santa Clausing up. Then you have December 5th and 6th. You have Sinterklaasvond,
Yeah.
which is Santa Claus Eve,
Yeah.
is the 5th. You give a lot of gifts on the 5th.
Yeah.
Then the 6th, Santa leaves, and you give the rest of your gifts.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of the Christmas Eve and Christmas tradition, kind of there.
Kind of, yeah.
So, yeah, we start to see the evolution coming more out of this now.
Yeah.
And this is also the first time we start to get some kind of personification closer to Santa now.
Yeah.
A coded figure wandering around. Like, he's not in a monk robe anymore, or a saint robe, or a bishop's robe. He's now in winter gear. Still not the Santa we know today, but it's a little bit... We're getting more towards the right stuff.
And it wasn't till the 1800s, really.
Right.
Where it all locks in with the night before Christmas.
Well, before that even, we have Father Christmas.
Yes, okay.
And that's the 15th to the 17th-ish century. So the 15th century, they started doing Father Christmas, which was the English version of Sinterklaas. Yeah. Essentially. And this was just the personification of Christmas because, again, like you said, the church was starting to be like, yo, we can't worship St. Nick. We're getting a little bit too close to God here. Yeah. So they were like, you know what? Well, then Christmas is a guy. Yeah. Boom.
Well, like I was saying with... this is also when they determined Christ's birthday.
Right.
Was going to be December 25th.
Yes.
Because of... He died in March. All right, so the day he... This is what the belief was. I fucked it up before. The day they died was also supposed to be the day that he was conceived. Right? Okay. So he died March 25th on the cross. Okay. So 9 months after that is
would
December...
have been the day he birthed.
Yes, was the day he was born, which is December 25th. There is absolutely no date for the birth of Christ in the Bible. Yeah. Right? But this is just what the belief system was at the time. So they started thinking of it like that. Right. The Catholic Church didn't celebrate birthdays, though.
Right. They only celebrated death days.
Yeah. So there was no... they thought that was the day, but they didn't really celebrate it. Right?
You're like, yeah, this one.
Yeah, they looked at celebrating birth as like a pagan tradition at the time. So it never really caught on till later on when they were like, "Oh, there's a pagan holiday. We
should do something about that.
We should do something about that." Like they did with like Halloween and you know.
And Father Christmas actually was an adult thing. There wasn't a real connection to the children until the Victorian era, which I believe the 17th century ish. So yeah, that was kind of that. Father Christmas doing his thing. Yeah. Then we get into the American Santa.
Yeah, so American Santa, the blueprint really hit home at 1823.
I got before that.
What?
1809.
Okay.
Washington Irving writes that St. Nick flies in a wagon.
Yeah, okay.
Then, in 1810, Alexander Anderson creates the first image of Santa Claus filling stockings with gifts. Yes. Then you got 1823.
The night before Christmas, right? And this poem basically described Santa, and it was locked in from there on.
Right, that's the first time we hear about not elves, about reindeer. Yeah. It's the first time we have the jolly old elf. Yeah. It's the first time we have this happy fat guy.
So there is a lot of echoes of pagan tradition in this poem too, right? So basically he talks about Santa going around on Christmas Eve, delivering presents, right? With 8 reindeer. Yes. Right? Which also happens to be the number of legs that Odin's horse had. Yes. Which was kind of a connection right there.
Also, did you know that a horse actually makes more than 1 horsepower?
What do you mean?
When we talk about a horsepower engine, it's not the strength of a horse.
I don't think they're actually measuring the power of the engine in horses.
It should be if it's horsepower.
I know, but that's not like...
But I looked it up. It's not. It's not the strength of a horse.
Okay, well, horses are all different
actually
strengths.
Makes more than a horsepower.
I'm sure, yes. Yeah,
so
I could imagine.
It should be the strength of one horsepower.
No, that's...
But apparently a horse is stronger than 1 horsepower.
Well, there's horses that have different strength. You know, it's like a human power.
Well, they should have standardized it and figured it out. Yeah. The average horse should be 1 horsepower, but no.
Yeah. But he also talks about chimney entry here, sacks of toys. He's described as a small elf. Yep. Right? For the first time, joyful, non-threatening tone of Santa. Right? This is when Santa becomes predictable, friendly, and domestic. Yes. Right? And crucially, for children. Yes. It's like the first time ever.
Then we get a further evolution in the 60s.
Yes. Or 1860s.
Yeah, 1860s. that Thomas Nast was drawing cartoons for Harper's Weekly of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And that's where he started adding the iconic features of the North Pole, his elves, his toy workshop, and his chubby physique.
And he basically based it off of that poem, except for Santa.
Right.
He made Santa big and not a small elf.
Not a tiny man.
Not a tiny man.
Yep.
It gave him authority without menace and kind of nationalized him, right?
Yep.
So Santa now belongs to America as a whole, just not New York.
And
right?
then Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, yes. Coca-Cola. Do you want to talk? I know you...
Shoot, all I got, it's pretty much the Santa we know today comes from a Coca-Cola ad.
Yes.
That's what we think this thing is like, oh, this ancient tradition. Santa. Nah, man. Came from the 30s, Coca-Cola trying to sell you a soda pop.
That's where the red suit came from. That's where the fucking red suit came from.
Yep.
Christmas becomes family-centered, gift-giving explodes, department stores hire Santas, chimneys and stockings become standard, Coca-Cola polishes Santa in the 1930s.
Yeah, sure.
Coca-Cola did not invent Santa, as we talked about, but he reinvented Santa. Yeah. Standardized the red shirt, emphasized warmth and friendliness, they fixed his proportions and smile, they broadcast him everywhere. Coca-Cola had the power to do that, to send Santa Claus over the entire country, and people were like, oh, fuck. He looks the same from coast to coast, finally. The variations between Santa is no longer a thing. Right, everybody knows what Santa looks like.
Because Coca-Cola
said so. The image becomes dominant.
They're probably the ones that told you about the trees, too.
Yeah. So, he's got the Santa Claus name still. He's got the St. Nicholas's generosity, Odin's sky travel,
Jolly St. Nick, and all that.
Yeah, he had Odin's sky travel, Yule spirit surveillance, Victorian domestic morality, and American consumer ritual.
Yeah.
All while wearing a red coat.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Because Coke cans are red.
Yeah,
if
Coke cans are red.
Imagine if Pepsi invented him, he'd be blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like Mountain Dew. He'd be neon green.
Yeah. So, quick timeline update. So, 4th century, we had St. Nicholas. We also had the idea of Christmas at the same timeline, December 25th. So, we had December 6th and December 25th, right?
So,
one wasn't celebrated, one was. Winter folklore started kind of blending with it with the 11th and 15th century. 16th century Reformation forces gift shift kind of in there.
We get Santa Claus and Father Christmas.
Yeah, Santa Claus, Father Christmas.
Yep.
In the 17th century, the date loosened for some reason. They were like, fuck this shit. We'll do it whenever we want. And then the 19th century, America finalizes December 25th to line it up with Christ's presumed birthday. And now we have Santa.
Jolly old Saint Nicholas.
Yeah. And it's cool, though, because, like, you know, like I was saying before, I always thought it was just, you know, Christianity that just kind of stepped on another, you know, like old pagan holiday.
Yeah.
But it's not.
This one was kind of like them doing that hand game where it's like...
Yeah, it's us, it's them, it's us, it's them, it's us, it's them.
Until finally it was like, no, it's Coca-Cola.
And at the end of the day...
it was consumerism.
For all of our, like, Christmas traditions and things that we do... Not much of them are kind of around Christ at all.
Anymore, no.
The only thing that is really hits on the nail on the head is the date.
And the nativity being such a big part of it.
Yeah.
But only if, you know, only.
Yeah. And it's, like, most of the holiday tradition is, you know, it's not entirely, you know, like, old pagan folklore, but a lot of it is, you know? And St. Nicholas, too. It's funny because you have a bunch of, you know, Protestant families that don't, you know, honor saints.
St. Nicholas, but they still believe in Santa Claus.
But they still believe in Santa Claus now, and they still teach Santa Claus. And so it's almost got a complete disconnect from St. Nicholas.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way that it evolved. It just kind of like, it's almost like it started off very Christian-y, and then just kind of lost all of the Christian aspects of it as it turned into a more of an Americanized...
it really is an American holiday at this point.
Really is an American holiday at this point.
We took it, we balled it up, we pushed it through a Macy's, And
Yeah,
pour
we pushed it through
Coca-Cola
a
on
Macy's
top,
and
here
we
it
put
is.
Coca-Cola on top. And now we have Santa Claus,
Yeah.
and he's going down the chimney. But that's the other thing. He goes down the chimney, and that's also because that's like it's one of the thresholds of the home,
Yep.
and that's why you hang your stockings there.
Yep.
So they switched to stockings from shoes because it was just easier.
They smell better.
They smell better.
Yeah.
Did they? I don't know. But
It's easier to clean a stocking than it is
yeah,
to clean a shoe.
it's easier to hang a stocking than hang a shoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, super cool.
That's Santa Claus, man.
That's Santa Claus.
All right, let's take a break.
Yes.
Let all the children leave the room, and we're going to rate Santa Claus when we come back.
How real is he?
See you guys
All
in
right.
a few minutes.
We will be back. All right, we're back.
Welcome back, Mudpuppies.
Yeah.
So, Charlie, you want to fight Santa or you want to rate Santa first?
I'll fight Santa first.
All right, how would you fight Santa?
Depends. Coca-Cola Santa? Right? It's a lot easier than fighting Odin, I think.
Yeah,
yeah. So
Just take away his insulin and you beat the
yeah,
Coca-Cola
take away his insulin. Spike the milk and cookies.
Yeah, I mean, he coaches the Chiefs now.
He does. He does. Yeah. I don't know. Make sure the fireplace is lit. And when he comes down the chimney, I'd just be waiting there with a stocking full of coal. Yeah, take it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just kick his ass. Going down, Santa.
Oh.
There's no way.
Yeah. You think you could take him and his reindeer?
Ooh, reindeer are tough, man.
Yeah.
There's 8 of them.
Yeah. Do you want to save fighting the reindeer for the reindeer episode?
Yeah.
All right, we'll fight it. Charlie, one day we'll fight the reindeer.
I will one day fight the reindeer. We'll talk about reindeer.
Now, do you think you could take Father Christmas?
Yeah, it's just English Santa that's not an elf.
Do you think you could take Santa Claus with his buddy's war kit? Yeah, take on technically Spanish but Dutch Santa and a black guy.
Yeah. I could do it. I could do it. It would just be a fight. It would be a real fight. Yeah.
You're 2-on-1 though.
2-on-1. That's all right.
You think you could take on Saint Nick?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the pictures of him?
Yeah, he's kind of scrawny.
He's kind of scrawny.
You think you could take on Odin?
I mean, only have one eye to have to worry about. Take out that one eye, and then he's blind.
Yeah, but you can see the future with this.
He's kind of easily tricked.
Yeah, I've noticed that about Nordic gods. They're kind of stupid.
Yeah, easily tricked. I feel like I'd have to be like a mind game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I would just have to play more of a wits game than a battle game.
All right, we'll come back to Odin when we get to the Odin episode.
Yeah.
All right, let's rate Santa Claus.
All right, cool. Let's rate Santa Claus.
If you are under the age of 7, please leave the room.
No, Santa's real.
All right, Charlie.
Yeah.
How real do you think Santa Claus is?
100%.
Oh my God.
He's real. Santa's real. He's real. Don't fuck with me. I know Santa. I seen him. He brings juicy presents. He's actually good friends with my mom. I'll die on this hill. What do you think?
What are you giving him?
Shit. All right. So Saint Nicholas was a real person.
Yes, Saint Nicholas is an almost confirmed real person.
Yes. So 5. He's real. Saint Nicholas is real. We're talking about Saint Nick, yeah.
We're talking about Santa.
Yeah. Santa Claus, which is Sinterklaas, which is Saint Nicholas.
Giving him 5.
He's real.
Okay.
100%.
So Saint Nicholas, yes, was real. Probably.
Yeah.
We don't have 100% confirmation, but they have a church name for him and post-mortem records of stuff. Santa Claus, Father Christmas, Santa Claus.
Very real.
Odin.
Super real. The problem is, it's like 5 different people in one.
Exactly.
Mixed together.
So, out of 5 points, you got 5 people. Only one of them is real. I'm giving him a 1.
Damn, that's terrible. That's
all
fucked
right.
up.
It's the truth, though.
You gave all of them 0s?
We know Father Christmas isn't really literally
you
invented him.
You haven't given anything a 0 for realness. And you just fucking shit on Santa. Wow, you're getting cold. Fuck, Judy's gonna be so mad at you. She's gonna hate you now. It just said Santa's not real. Damn. Alright.
How cool do you think Santa is?
Fucking... So, as much as I love American consumerism, he's pretty cool. You know what? Let's just say this, man. It has survived. AJ hates Santa, confirmed. Yeah, War on Christmas is just AJ's front. So, look, it is one of those legends that kind of survived.
Yeah.
Thousands of years.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. People have locked onto this and absolutely love this. They kept the traditions alive for thousands of years.
Yeah, I mean, some traditions we invented less than 1,000 years ago.
I know, but a lot of them that, you know, like gift giving,
yeah.
You know, the trees, the elves, the wreaths, it all stems back to old, like, you know, winter solstice pagan traditions.
Yeah.
Proto-Germanic traditions, you know, some, you know, Catholic Church traditions. It's just a blend of, you know, culture and everything that just kind of...
Culture stew.
It's a culture stew. I think that's super fucking cool. I like when people can finally just get the fuck along and say there's a magic red man floating through the sky. And nobody gets mad that you're tarnishing their belief system. They just said, cool, presents.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Presents and food.
Yeah. So fuck it, dude. Yeah, I'm going to give this a whopping high score of a 4.6.
4.6.
Yeah. It's cool as fuck.
I like when Santa used to beat people with sticks. That was pretty cool.
That's cool. It's fucking cool.
So,
it's cool.
I'm going to give him 4.5.
Yeah, because the best thing about this, you can pick any version of Santa you like, and there's probably that version in history existing somewhere.
Oh, there's so many. So, you know, that's the cool thing. So we kept this very relatively narrow
to the roots
to Santa.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of Santa Clauses that we are going to be covering throughout the years, because there are so many different versions of Santa Claus. Like the Belsnickel and the other stuff that I have in our schedule, where they do different things. He carries switches and he hits bad kids, or the one Santa Claus that actually takes away the bad kids. There's Krampus. There's all this other shit. So, Santa as Santa Claus, the stories and things that come with it, it's kind of funny that Coca-Cola literally invented him. So
reinvented him.
I'm going to give him a 4.5 for the coolness.
Yes.
How unique is Santa? I'm going to go out on a limb here and be real.
Yeah.
He's not, just because I know how many Santa Clauses there are.
No. Time out. You're fucking this up. You're fucking this up big time right here, dude. Santa Claus, right? The unique part about him is that that one name has carried over to, you know, so many traditions and belief systems. There is not another... Name one other, like, fairy tale creature that we still celebrate today. Yeah. He just called Santa basic. What the fuck?
He is. He's just a
name another like fairy tale creature, like you know, being that we celebrate as a fucking holiday around the world.
A rabbit.
They don't celebrate the fucking rabbit around the world. Fuck the Easter Bunny, and that's not even real. Like, fucking, that's not even a real fucking thing. Nobody's excited about the fucking Easter Bunny. When you were a kid and you get your picture taken with the Easter Bunny, it's a terrible
picture with the Easter Bunny.
I know, it's a terrible fucking experience every time.
She had fun.
She doesn't look at the Easter Bunny and go, "Wow, magic." She looks at Santa though and is like, "Oh my god, this guy's, like, this is real." You realize the Easter Bunny's fake as soon as you understand that that's not what rabbits look like. Santa Claus, you're holding on to that shit. Santa came to my town just to get my Christmas wish. That's cool. Originality here, dude. If we're gonna go off originality, there is nothing on the fucking planet like Santa Claus. Nothing. Tell me I'm wrong. You're wrong. Fuck you.
I love how into Christmas you are, Charlie. It really is.
No, it's a great holiday, but also.
Did you love Christmas this much before you had a kid?
Not. Well,
like, do you think if we started the podcast years ago, right, before Judy and all that, do you think we'd be sitting here having the same conversation, or do you think you'd be more like, yeah, fucking, it's just a fat guy to Snoop?
No, dude. I when I was in high school, I'd listen to Christmas music during Christmas season. It's a good time. Yeah. I have the Snoop Dogg Christmas album on my fucking phone right now.
I heard it on the way to fucking Charlotte. It was rough.
Christmas is good. In fact, you're in Charlotte, and there was just random Christmas music that was popping on my phone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it wasn't all Snoop Dogg either.
Snoop Dogg Christmas. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, like, oh, that's another Christmas song. That's another Christmas song. No, dude, I like Christmas. Christmas is fucking cool. But regardless of my feelings on this, there is literally nothing like Santa Claus in the world besides versions of Santa Claus. It's...
All right, if you look at it that way, that Santa is the patient zero.
Yeah.
Then I guess, Santa's unique.
He's very unique. There is nothing like him. Absolutely nothing. Name one thing that seems similar.
Santa Claus?
Exactly. Santa.
The Bell's nickel?
Yeah, Santa. So, what's your rating for it? What are you going to do here?
I don't want to give you the satisfaction. So I'm going to give him a 4.9.
Okay. I'm giving him a 5. Straight up. He's the most original fucking spiritual being on the planet. There's nothing like him. There's nothing celebrated like him. There is not a folklore creature that made its way into Christianity so strongly.
Besides Jesus.
Yeah, so but literally there's nothing that's been able to accomplish what this idea has accomplished, right?
I'll give you that.
It's cool as fuck.
All right, let's get the math duck ready.
Yeah, math duck ready. Saved you, Santa. You better get some cool
Here's
presents.
the numbers.
Charlie Saves Christmas.
DNR special.
DNR special. Charlie Saves Christmas.
All right, the math duck is up and ready.
All right.
Oh shit! Hold on. No, he's not.
You're always, dude. Every time you say the math duck's ready. I forgot to
mute one of the things. Okay, there we go. Now the math duck is ready. I can unmute my PC.
All right, he's ready.
Yes.
5 plus 1 plus 4.6 plus 4.5 plus 5 plus 4.9. A whopping 25 points for December 25th.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Like on the nose?
On the nose. That's the spirit of Christmas, motherfucker.
That's fucking magic, dude. Wow. Okay.
The spirit of Christmas got 25 points.
That's honestly how the fuck did we? Just for the record, we did not plan that.
Did not plan that.
That's pretty wild. We actually fought over a score here and still managed to get 25 for the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Very happy here.
Give me that back before you start looking at the answers to my quiz.
Oh, you give me... okay. I have a quiz. Is it a Christmas quiz?
It's a Christmas quiz.
Hell yeah.
Dude, honestly, that... Shit. I might have to bump up Santa's realism score just because of that.
Just because of that.
Now he has a 1.1, but it's still going to stay
No,
25.
you can't do that. You can't. It'll change the 25. That's set in stone.
That's set in stone.
That can't change.
Okay.
That cannot change.
25 out of 30 forever.
25 points for Santa.
Fucking wild.
Santa is real.
Okay, that's kind of creepy, honestly.
Trish agrees Santa's real. I can't believe you just shit on Santa like that. You should be so disappointed in yourself for saying Santa's fake.
It's okay.
Yeah, he's a believer now. Now
I believe in the spirit of Christmas.
Now you believe in the spirit of Christmas.
I feel my heart grew 3 sizes today.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to the doctor.
I gotta look at the people on the other streaming sites. Oh, I didn't have it open.
They all said that they like me better than you.
Yeah.
See?
I made you the kindness of giving. Numbers are a sign. Yes, numbers are a sign.
That is pretty uncanny.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. All right, Charlie, you want to take a quick break?
A quick break,
And
like
when we
30-second
come back-
break.
When we come back, I'm going to hit you with some Christmas quiz.
All right, you guys want to see me answer some Christmas
Christmas
questions? Christmas questions.
Inconceivable.
Yeah. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
30 minutes.
30
Whoa.
minutes. Yeah, you sit there and you stare at the screen for 30 minutes. No, 30 seconds.
We'll be right back, folks.
All right, guys. Thank you. All right, we decided we didn't need that long of a break. Okay.
Welcome back, Mudpuppies. Time for Charlie to fight Christmas quiz questions.
Wait, quick question. Would you be able to fight Santa or would you just run away?
I'd fight Santa. He's just a fat guy.
All right, cool.
Shoot him. I don't know.
You'd be afraid of the Christmas magic.
What's he gonna do?
You wouldn't be able to see him. You don't believe. Yeah.
I've heard of Jingle Bell.
Yeah.
All right, Charlie. Here we go. 15 questions about Christmassy stuff.
Yeah.
Christmas movies, Christmas folklore, Christmas music.
Hit me.
Gotta get 8 right to win, and then you won't get coal in your stocking.
Yeah.
All right, Charlie. Question 1.
Yeah.
Where is the McAllister family traveling when they leave Kevin behind?
Fuck, which movie?
Movie number 1.
Movie number 1. They're going to the airport, and they're going to France. Yeah.
I'll give you a bonus point if you tell me where.
Barcelona. I don't know where
Are you
Barcelona
retarded?
is.
Barcelona's in Spain.
I don't fucking know, dude. Paris?
Yes.
Really?
But I'm not giving you the bonus because
Fuck
you said
you.
Barcelona. What actor plays Buddy the Elf?
Will Ferrell.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the first gift of Christmas in the Polar Express?
The first gift of Christmas.
Yeah.
The ticket?
No.
Wait. Oh, no. The bell.
Yes.
Santa's bell.
I'll give that to you. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the name of the Grinch's dog?
Ooh, fuck. Oh, how do I not know this? What?
It's not fuck.
No. Max.
Yeah.
Max.
Shit, man. 4 for 4 so far. All right. Miracle on 34th Street centers around what department store?
Macy's.
Yep. It's like a giant Macy's commercial
Yeah.
disguised as a Christmas movie. What gift does Ralphie ask for in A Christmas Story?
Red Ryder BB gun.
Yeah, you got that and the bonus. The bonus was going to be what
Yeah.
kind of BB gun. All right, that's 2 points for that one. What animal is in the Christmas tree in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Oh, fuck. In the Christmas tree?
Yeah, it comes out of the Christmas tree. 5, 4.
A skunk?
It's a squirrel.
Squirrel.
All right, moving on to page 2 with
Yeah.
7 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here we go.
Yeah.
Round 2. Question number 8.
Yeah.
What Christmas movie is set in a fictional town known as Bedford Falls?
Bedford Falls. Okay, this is confusing me. Wait, Bedford Falls.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Die Hard.
No, It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful. I don't know that movie.
All right, what song plays during the end credits of Die Hard?
Oh, fuck. I don't know this one. I don't know.
5.
Jingle Bells?
No, it's Let It Snow.
Let It Snow.
Who originally sang White Christmas?
I don't know.
4.
Conway Twitty.
No! Bing Crosby.
Okay.
Conway Twitty. How many gifts were given in the 12 days of Christmas?
12.
No.
Wait, on the first day of Christmas. Oh, shit. So 1, 3. Wait, oh, can I use a calculator? I use a calculator, right?
I'll let you use the calculator.
All right. All right.
I am going to start counting you down, though, soon, so you better get it fast.
78.
No, 364.
Wait, no, you're saying on the first
On the
day.
first day of Christmas, true love gave to me. Partridge and a pear
Fuck
tree.
you.
That's
Oh.
1. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge and a
Fuck
pear
you.
tree. So
Oh
that's
my
4.
God.
It's it's exponential.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that on this calculator. I'm not a math guy, dude.
Neither am I. What pop group released Last Christmas in 1984?
Wham.
Yes.
Yeah.
78.
Yeah.
Who released All I Want for Christmas Is You in 1994?
All I want for Christmas is you. Mariah Carey?
Yes. Your wife also said 78, so you both thought the same.
Yeah.
7. So you have 9 points going into the last page.
Yeah.
Which reindeer is Rudolph's father?
Is that white?
Mm-hmm.
Dasher, Dancer, Donner.
Yeah!
Nice.
You just guessed that?
Yeah.
Hey, Christmas spirit gave it to you.
Yeah.
And the last question.
Yeah.
Who first recorded Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree in 1958?
Rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy Hanukkah. No. I don't know. 1958?
Yeah.
Elvis?
5. No.
I
Brenda Lee.
don't know that.
You got 10 right out of 15. You passed. You get a candy cane from
Do I?
Santa Claus if he's real.
Oh, okay.
So if he's real, he'll have a candy cane.
I'm sure I'll get a candy
you wake up
cane
tomorrow
for
without a
Christmas.
candy cane, and you know it's not real.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a trick question.
It wasn't a trick question. It was basic exponential math.
Yeah, that's some ass math shit. Yeah, that was fucking terrible. It's a bad question.
It's just exponential.
Bad fucking question. AJ hates Christmas. We know this. It's fucking terrible. He hates Santa Claus. He hates trees. You're the Grinch. It's okay. It's okay to be the Grinch. Yeah. Hopefully your heart doesn't grow 2 times the size, because that's a terrible disease.
Don't be mad because I know things that I'm smart.
Yeah. Okay. You wouldn't be able to do that math off the top of your head.
Not off the top of my head, but I would know how to put out the equation.
Sure.
It's
Sure.
1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. You just add another plus at the end of every single one around.
Yeah, he loves the cookies.
Fuck yeah, I love cookies.
He's a Scrooge. Yep. Everyone's calling
I've
you
been going to the
Scrooge.
gym every 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
For months now, just so I can pack in all the pounds again with Christmas cookies.
Terrible.
Fucking love Christmas cookies.
You don't deserve Christmas cookies. You don't deserve them. You should get coal. I'm gonna get you coal.
I absolutely deserve
And a
it.
coal
Actually, I could
Christmas
use coal. We have coal barbecues at my...
I'm gonna get you unusable coal. It's gonna be unrefined. It's gonna be regular coal. You'd power a steam train with it.
Alright, I'll build a stream tank.
Yeah.
I always wanted one.
I know you did. Yeah. But okay.
And then I'll write it. I'll write it. I'll make a line between my apartment and your house
Yeah.
because there's nothing between us, and I'll just choo-choo.
So what do you do for Christmas normally? What's your Christmas tradition stuff? What's your family's thing?
Same as anyone else. We give gifts. We eat a lot of food. I normally would have 17,000 Christmases though because of how big my family is.
Yeah.
So we'll have one Christmas was my mom's side, my mom's side, and then
Yeah.
one Christmas was my mom's dad's side. And then if we were lucky, we'd have Christmas with my dad's family, or we'd have Christmas with a group of family friends, or I have Christmas with my friends. So I end up with 55,000 Christmases, even though I'm not a big Christmas guy.
Well, you guys did the whole family get together thing normally?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you guys... month I've been doing it since you went to New Jersey.
Damn.
I don't want to hear your shit.
Yeah. So do you guys have do you do the night before Christmas present?
We would do we would open our stockings on Christmas Eve, so we didn't have to get up early on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over. It's been almost 2. I don't want to hear it. Go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would open like our stock. Like, we would give our stockings out on Christmas Eve, so we didn't have to get up early on Christmas Day, because then it would just be like Christmas Day. We'd get up, have breakfast, do real Christmas tree presents, and then do Christmas stuff. So like the family would come over, or we go somewhere.
We would normally just do quiet Christmas at our house, but we would do a Christmas beer, which would be cool.
A Christmas beer?
Yeah, Christmas beer. Christmas. Holidays at my family were excuses for day drinking. But yeah, no, we'd have a Christmas beer in the morning. My dad really likes Christmas beers. That's like his favorite, because you get like a fancy beer.
Ooh.
You know, like one of those like ridiculously like oh, this is a $30 bottle of
the
beer.
big bottle that you have to pour out for everybody.
Yeah, or it was like, you know, some monk made it in Italy or some shit like that. You know, some like weird beer, which is cool. You know, we would never do like big family get-togethers on Christmas. We would normally do like a family get-together afterwards, where we do like presents like the week later or the week before or something. So it was like a stretched out event. And then Christmas Eve, we didn't really do anything special. We'd open one present for Christmas Eve, but that was it. But my parents went all out for Christmas. They got us fucking ridiculous. I know some kids got like one present. My parents said, fuck it. And they gave me like, I had like a bunch of shit. Did you get a bunch of shit? Yeah. Dude, I got a bunch of shit. Yeah, we always got like one big present and then a bunch of like, you know, little shit.
My mom's the queen of like little gifts. She
just
packed just big boxes like gift card of this, bracelet here, candy bar, underwear, pair of socks.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did bingo. Bingo was a big thing on Christmas for us. We'd
Yeah.
go to my uncle's house and we'd all play bingo. I think it was like a $1 per card.
Yeah. I knew a couple people that opened all their presents on Christmas Eve, which I thought was weird. They would stay up till midnight and then open them all then. But that's not how Santa works, you know?
Yeah, Santa wasn't
and he's
there
fucking real, you know? So, like, I don't even understand how they got their presents. But, but, yeah. No, dude, I just like Christmas time in general. Like, I play Christmas music all the month of December.
I hate Christmas music so much.
Dude, I dig it. I love annoying people with it, too.
Oh, God.
I'm so down. When I was in high school, I did the Christmas choir.
Okay.
And we went around and sang to old people in retirement homes.
I love like Christmas lights and stuff. Like we went to Brook Green and saw the Night of 1,000 Candles, which was cool. Like back in New Jersey, we would always go to the Skylands Christmas lights show thing at the stadium. Like I like seeing all the Christmas lights set up and all that.
Yeah.
I just don't like Christmas music.
No. We don't like Santa either. Why do you hate Santa so
I don't
much?
hate Santa. He's just
What did he do to you? Did you get a fight with Santa at the mall or something? Did he like spit on you? Did Santa smell like beer or something when you were a kid? What was happening?
I'm sorry.
So Santa Claus lore, if you're talking about the Santa Claus movies, is it true if you kill Santa, you become Santa?
We have to put his coat on.
You have to put his coat on.
So I don't think you technically even have to kill Santa. You can just steal his coat.
You just steal his coat and you become Santa. He watched him when you sleep. Santa watched you sleep. That's what happened.
Me fuck out. I woke up and I saw him there like this.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I heard zip and he ran away.
And he said shh and disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think you actually have to kill Santa. It's not like Highlander.
There may
only be one. I think you just take his coat. Once you take his coat, you're Santa.
You have to decapitate
and then
Santa.
He's just a fat guy.
Yeah, once you kill Santa, decapitate him and steal his coat, and then you embrace the role of
Because effectively
Santa.
you could kill Santa and not take his coat.
I guess, yeah. You put on the coat, you assume the rule. Look at the card. Did you read the card?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would I read the card? First of all, if you hit somebody with your car, why the fuck would you put on their clothes? The whole movie creeps me out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. About dude stealing his coat? I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because they all suck. But, yeah.
Yeah, they're all terrible.
I hate Santa Claus
They're
movies. I
so
don't like
fucking
Christmas
bad.
movies, dude. That's another thing.
Okay.
I like a very select handful. I like the old stop-motion Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Like Rudolph, and I like Santa Claus.
Grinch.
And like the Jack Frost movies, like those old ones that look like little action figures, right?
Yeah.
Love those movies. I love the Jim Carrey Grinch. And I like the Dr. Seuss Grinch movies. I love Christmas Story.
What about Violent Night?
Like the Santa horror movies.
Violent Night's the one where Santa's a Viking and he has Skull Crusher.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Dude, you would love that one.
I've seen like Santa's sleigh.
Santa
where he runs around killing people with an icicle.
Yeah, Santa's like he's going to like drop off presents at this person's house and they're getting like raided by like these criminals that are trying to steal money. It's like a rich person's house, right? And there's this little girl there and she's talking to Santa on the radio and she's like, "Santa, can you help us?" And Santa says, "Fuck." And then he goes and grabs his hammer, Skull Crusher, and he has a flashback to him as a Viking on a battlefield covered in blood. He's like, Rah! and he's like, and he talks to her, he's like, Santa's about to do some very bad things. You just be good, sweetheart. And he goes in there and just starts like killing guys with a hammer. It's fucking ridiculous.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Muppet Christmas Carol. Hell yeah.
Christmas Carol. I love the Muppets.
Yeah.
I gotta go see Violent Night. That sounds
You
amazing.
have to see Violent Night. I watch it every year.
Like, I love Krampus. That's a great, that's not a great movie, but it's a great movie.
Yeah. The Futurama Christmas movie is really good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. The Robot Chicken Christmas specials are great every year.
Yeah. Robot Chicken's good.
Family Guy does a great Christmas.
Yeah. Honestly, dude.
I really don't like Elf.
That's so weird.
I really hate the Santa Claus movies.
Elf's so good. Santa Claus movies suck.
Like, It's a Wonderful Life puts me to sleep.
Yeah.
Miracle on 34th Street puts me to sleep.
The animation in the Polar Express creeps me out a little bit.
Polar Express, not a big fan.
Yeah, not a huge fan. I know a lot of people think it's like the best Christmas movie ever. It's not.
Not a huge fan.
Not a huge fan. I think A Christmas Story is fucking great.
Christmas Story is the greatest Christmas movie.
We would have that on the TV like every year.
Yeah, that's true.
It's their top. Yeah, I like the Muppets too. The Muppets know how to celebrate Christmas.
I love the Muppets in general.
Yeah, the Muppets movie I've watched with Judy about 500 times. So, I know every song, especially Kermit. I know all his songs.
I mean, I love the Home Alone movies. That's a Christmas movie.
Home Alone's great, yeah. I love seeing that kid as an adult now. Creeps the fuck out of me.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Yeah, he's scary.
I didn't realize there was more than one Culkin.
Yeah.
There's like a whole clan of them.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, there you had like, what was it, like 15 brothers?
Not in the fucking
No, I was
Home Alone
kidding.
movie.
No.
God damn it, Charlie.
Cool. But all right,
I think that's it for this one.
Yeah, that's all I have to talk about with Christmas. Thanks, guys, for coming to our Christmas special.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy
I know
holidays.
it's not Christmas right now, but when it goes up on Facebook and Spotify and all that kind of stuff, it will be. So,
and
Merry Christmas.
Jewish people, happy something day
Happy
of Hanukkah. Which day of Hanukkah?
6th day of Hanukkah?
Maybe.
5th day of Hanukkah?
I don't know. Something like that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Happy winter holidays. Happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate.
You know what's a good Hanukkah movie?
8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah.
Don't like Adam Sandler.
You don't like Adam Sandler? You fucking hate everything, dude. Why do you just look for the negative in the world?
I
Calm
don't.
down.
He's not funny.
You don't like Adam
He's
Sandler,
annoying.
but you love Godzilla movies from like the 1940s.
Yeah.
Okay.
One is not compared to the other. It's apples and oranges, man.
All right.
I like Jim Carrey.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's funnier than Adam Sandler.
Okay, that doesn't mean that Adam Sandler's not funny. You could be funnier than someone else and still be funny. I'm funnier than you, but no one hates you. I'm just kidding.
Watch it. Oh, God.
Oh, God. All right, cool.
All right, folks.
All right.
That's it for this one. If you don't already, give us a follow everywhere. Happy Gilmore's not a Christmas movie, Ken.
Can be. Fuck you. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Go follow us on all our socials. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on TikTok.
Yeah.
Do all that kind of cool stuff. Buy some merch if you want it. We have an ugly Christmas sweater. It's not too late to buy one.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. See you next time, guys.
Peace.
Peace.